self-proclaimed crazy. Besides the fact that I talk to myself and make scenarios in my head.
What's your dream performance job?
Probably
Right here, right now, drop everything and go to Vegas. Would you do it?
Mel is on the hot seat with peach mango pie. Why are you crazy?
Why are you
crazy?
self-proclaimed?
Self-proclaimed crazy. Besides the fact that I talk to myself and make scenarios in my head, I think I also live in my head a lot. So sometimes I'm unaware of what's around me, which can come with positives and negatives. I don't know. Maybe it's like daydreaming. What do they call it?
Maladaptive.
Maladaptive daydreaming. Because I'm always in La La Land. I think people might think I'm like maybe fake for that reason. Like I approach different situations and different people with a different approach depending on how I am feeling, which might think people are crazy. I'm like, no, I don't hate you. Maybe I do, but it's just I feel nice today.
Also, you're human beings. Human beings don't have just one emotion, feeling, thought. Like
It's true. It's true. It's confusion
complex.
and anger.
Yeah.
Are there expectations that you set for yourself that you feel that you accomplish and that you like? What are your expectations that you set for yourself? And then the second part of that question, when do you feel like you hit them?
I am very small goal oriented. I do have a large goal, but I know if I have a large goal, I kind of overwhelm myself. So I tend to have smaller goals, such as like the first smaller goal was like my major goal is like I want to be a nurse. I need nursing, but I was like I need to be a little more realistic. Okay, so let's go MA. Okay, I accomplished MA. Next is LVN, which I'm gonna accomplish, and then just go from there. Like I'm taking little small steps, and that is what I realized would keep me kind of grounded in a way that I'm not like consistent. Like I won't be setting myself up for a feeling of failure because at least I'm accomplishing these small goals. Whether I haven't gone into my big goal yet, I'm at least accomplishing small goals. So I'm giving myself like little rewards. I have relatable therapy. So whenever I like accomplish myself, I'm like, yay! I go deep. Let's go shopping.
Does that explain the la boo-boos?
Yeah.
I see your la boo-boos.
Yeah, I love retail. I like retail therapy.
Real.
Hey.
You're helping the economy.
Yeah.
But besides like small goals,
She got the same when I laughed.
when I feel numbers, like I said, it's the small goals oriented. But if it's something that's not necessarily concrete, like skill wise, I tend to ask for feedback, and if I feel like if the feedback, I'm like, I'm like I'll cry about it first, but then I'll like be like okay, and then we'll start making small steps from there too. Like we're like okay, he said I suck, told me why I suck, so let's figure out how I can improve the suckiness that I have.
I do not say that. Not me.
Talking about Brandon?
Oh no!
Your bosses.
General.
I heard he's very intimidating.
What style are you interested in learning more?
Dance-wise.
Dance-wise.
That's crunchy. Wow.
This is a Jollibee commercial?
Sorry.
For sitting in
One
a
second,
bed
one
for that
second.
long?
I think I would like to learn the style of circus.
Oh, sir.
I've recently we went to Las Vegas and saw Cirque du Soleil, and I was like, man, I think I can try it.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
We really can.
We
And cirque performers get paid way more
It's more intensive, but yeah, they
I
they
really want to
benefits
do
and everything.
circ. I was like, oh my god,
You
this is so
should.
cool.
You would get
We've been saying that.
I want to do
so
the
much
one
more.
with the
The silks?
silk. Yeah, the silk
Yeah,
arms.
silks
Yeah.
are good.
Alright.
And a lot of the
There.
times, people that get into circ end up getting into different kinds of circ. So, like, if you get into silks, you might get into ring, or you
Yeah.
might get into
Yeah.
the things. And they have like a very especially the people that are working in the industry in circ, they like have like a really tight knit community, and so a lot of the times they're like, oh, like you're doing silks, do you want to learn how to stilt? You can come over and learn how to stilt on my stilt, so you don't have to buy that
Yeah.
equipment.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the people are very kind in the sense
Yeah.
of like, oh, you can borrow my equipment, or oh, let's go to this gym, they have silks there, you know.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's like very like
TT
accessible,
versus
especially
silks.
if you like get to know people in that community.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can totally do it.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
you can get booked for that stuff.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
specialty stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you're an amazing performer, like in here.
Yeah.
So to be able to do the circ, like all the skills and the flexibility, but also be performing here is like a huge plus.
Yeah.
It's heavily inspired.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, I want to do silk.
What
So
is
now you see
your
it.
what's your dream performance job?
Probably circus. Because for the sole reason that I can do some cool, funny stuff while also being able to incorporate cool costumes.
Yeah.
You're consistently performing.
Mhm.
You're always improving in different areas. So, like, I saw that one act had strictly dancing, but the strictly dancing could also turn into like specific, as if you have flexibility, you can do the actual dancing part. You can do the hoop. You can do the silk. Like, you can be one of the people just holding up. I mean, yeah, it includes strength, but that comes with time. So yeah, circus.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
You could do it.
Yeah.
I realized I liked circus more than I liked traditional dancing. Even though that was a route that I've always wanted to try, I found more inspiration from circusy acts. And it's my first time seeing Cirque du Soleil too. So I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Trans.
You should take class. There's some classes and
I
stuff.
know. I saw. I'm looking into it.
So, in your timeline, what comes first, nursing or circ performer?
That was my question. I don't want to say that because I love you.
It's too personal if it comes from you.
I think I'm a better one.
Let me. Like any art, like we just said, dance takes a lot of money. So I need a job to get that money. So if I can be like Richard, like be an RN, still dance. I can be like Justin's brother, who's like working his ass off, but he also has a music studio doing his music. So I'm like, I think there could always be, maybe not right away, but to fund big goals, you have to have a steady job first. And the job can be flexible. As a registered nurse, there's jobs everywhere. So maybe registered nurse first before I go into circus acts. And that age doesn't have a limit. It's just getting stronger and different approaches.
Exactly. Who's your favorite K-pop group?
Yeah.
Shiny.
Hey.
Okay.
Shiny.
Who's your bias?
Taemin.
Yeah, Timon. Damn.
Taemin and Key.
Okay. Was it K-pop dance that got you into dance?
Yeah, actually, it was Shiny.
Nice.
Lucifer, and it was
That's a good one.
it was Shiny Lucifer, and it was BTS.
I love how it's this one.
It's by Keone Madrid.
I can't recognize
It was Keone Madrid.
Oh, it was Keone?
Choreographed.
Wait.
It was early Keone.
Fire?
Dope.
Dope. Yeah.
Dope, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, after
That was dope.
that was like my first introduction to it, but unknowingly, like I guess there's so much culture and like behind the actual choreography. And from there, I would meet dance friends or friends who were dancing, and they would tell me so much history that I've never known. Like, there's still some people that I still don't know. I was like, who are you talking about? Kelly something?
Gene Kelly?
Kelly.
Gene
Gene
Kelly.
Kelly.
I was like, who's
Kelly
Gene Kelly?
something.
the Kelly part? Yeah.
Back when you had to do all three.
You know, Cloud. I was like, I don't know who Cloud is. So I'm learning as I am like getting into. I'm still learning.
I think you like cloud stuff.
Yeah.
I like
Like
that.
Cloud's kind of
Very
like.
artistic.
I would
Artistic.
argue he's like the golden child when it comes to like dancer, like trying to bring visual on screen.
Mhm.
He's great.
Very, very animated.
But,
Yeah. Yeah, he's like,
Very dynamic, but
Very
animated.
Michael
Yeah.
Jackson.
yeah, very
Yes.
Michael Jackson-esque.
I would even argue it's just his own thing, to be honest, in my opinion.
You can see some of the inspiration, but his
Oh,
his own
absolutely.
mature-
Like we all
No.
are
Yeah.
to a degree, right?
But I know he got shit in the b-boy community.
Well,
Well.
No.
that's different.
Yeah, we were about
Both
to-
the B-boys.
Alright, not that I
Okay, anyway, back to
Tell
Mel.
us about your first kiss.
One second.
Yeah, Mel, tell us.
Oh, you give us kiss.
The dog.
It was.
Estoy chismoso.
Chismoso.
It was here in the house. The,
We're at the scene.
Which where
cut this out for my
mom.
mom tonight here.
Where?
Mom doesn't subscribe.
Was
to
it here?
Patreon.
No, it
That
was,
you know
it
of.
was his first. It was my first time coming to his house after hanging out like outside in an outside setting, and he had suggested like choreographing to a song that was very like 007 kind of energy. So I was like, ooh, I'm feeling it. So we were in his room trying to choreograph something, and then he eventually we sat down and he had kissed me, and then he Justin kissed me. Justin kissed me. That's my boyfriend. But when he kissed me, I was like, wow, because I've been chasing him for so long. I was like, oh my god. And then he was like, he took my hand and he was like, I'm sorry, like I'm not ready for a relationship, because he had just came out of a relationship and was working on himself. So he was like, I'm not ready. And
Long plan.
He's shining.
so he diverted me with the excuse that he wasn't ready, and I respected it. So I waited another 3 months.
No.
Asked him again if he was ready, and yeah.
And he said, "Ah."
He said, yeah.
Like, I guess.
Yeah, it was. We went on a date to Santa Monica. Ooh. And then we were at this point. We were just holding hands. We were still talking with each other. And then I was like, okay, I'm kind of done waiting. I waited for 4 years.
No.
4 or 5 years. I was like, I'm just gonna pop the question.
Not the
What a simp.
we all.
So for me, I'm all like, if I like a person, I don't really let go. Like same thing. Like if I like something, I don't really let go. I will continuously. I'll give it its space. Because I know he had girlfriends that I when we were friends that he would have girlfriends consistently. Maybe like 2 or 3 that I met.
Yeah. Oh my.
I was the boy in the dance team. I was like popular-ish.
So he had like 2 or 3
Not
girlfriends.
everyone
Zoom,
experiences
zoom.
that. Spending
And-
The leaps. It's the leaps.
He's a leap kind of guy.
He's a leap guy. He's not a turn
leap
guy.
on my
Dual
Like
leap.
Do a leap.
my friend.
Do a leap. Do a leap.
Who I thought was my friend, he dated. It was my friend at the time, but then she started talking trash.
Ooh.
Trauma.
See, I told
school
her.
Do we like
I
her?
told her I liked him, and she was like, "Okay." A week later, she went to go ask him out, and he said, "Yeah." So,
She was like, no, what the hell?
Damn, girl, we're asking you out?
No.
Yeah, I never asked
boy.
anyone out.
not even me.
Wow.
I was
a man.
the privilege.
That's the
you know.
real privilege right
Oh my
there.
God. A male dancer, you could do ballet, but also backspin, kinda sick. Backspin,
I like that you recognize it though. So
yeah.
you're like, oh my god, why me? But you're like, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know what I
it's
got.
not my hot seat, but
I
I
know
was
what
a
I
shithead. But go ahead, Mel. Go ahead.
Your first kiss wasn't with me though, for sure. But you were my first
Nah.
kiss. But I
It
enjoyed
was-
it. It was Sparks.
It was with Emma.
We still have 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We have 5 more minutes?
Yeah.
All right, Mel.
Ooh.
I know you hate goals.
Uh-oh.
What are your
Big goals. But hypothetically,
My goodness.
Why are you interpretive dancing?
She has 5 minutes. Ask a question.
if we were to right here, right now, drop everything and go to a Circus Soleil audition, drive to Vegas, would you do it? Because I know you're small goal oriented and you want to take steps into things. If I say I will take care of it, hypothetically, I'm broke. Hypothetically, if we take that
The
big
intention's
leap
there. Yes, yes, yes.
and get you training for a good 6 months, year, and commit to you doing Circus Soleil, would you take it?
This is hot
Yeah.
seat for real.
You would do it?
Hey.
Oh, hey. Surprise, we're going! It's a team trip.
Going off of that,
You're such an idiot.
with like manifesting, the second that you say yes, the universe will conspire to help you. Like,
No,
accomplish
it's so
that.
true.
Yes.
That's literally
Thank
why I have
you.
my job. That job came to me. I did not look for it. It's so true. Just believe in yourself.
You
So
said
deadass.
yes, so
Yeah, but also
It's
that,
yours.
that's going to be both good and bad. The opportunity, but also the hardship.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
have to work still. Yeah.
I still have to work hard, but at least I'm having fun doing it.
Yeah.
dude.
spaghetti.
Some of like my favorite days are when we're all on on set, just
that's all it is.
filming and dancing, or just
He
a
ate all
long
the
ass
spaghetti.
rehearsal.
Mm-hmm.
So
He ate all the spaghetti.
And it's still,
Nice.
it's not in the city. I realize I'm not a city person.
Actually, yeah.
That's
Like,
okay.
I need sleep. I like peace.
Because I have a
And city has too much energy for me to, and I'm already a person that has too much to go with. So I was like, I like city. It'd be sick to teach my children too. Our children.
And you can teach them how to do
How
kind
many
of
kids
backspin.
do you want?
Yeah.
oh.
I want 3.
3.
That's a good number.
All right,
Because-
Tita. Congrats, kids.
I want 3 because my sister. I'm now raised with 3. For the longest time, I was like, I want 2, but now that my little sister's in my life, I was like, I want 3.
It's a good number.
Heck yeah.
Ooh, how much time do we have?
We have
Doesn't matter what gender I like. I want
Say you can be
Just 3. Alive.
Ouch.
Alive and healthy. What
That's
other
gonna
things
get
do you want in life?
Besides dancing.
Yeah.
Besides dancing, family. Yeah. A lot of pets.
What kind?
Yeah.
I want
He's like, wait a minute.
birds. I like birds. I do want dogs. Some cats. I'm down for guinea pigs.
Oh, they're cute.
Yeah, I love guinea
They're
pigs. They're
really
so cute. He wanted
Justin's already
a
counting.
chinchilla, so I'm down for a chinchilla.
Chill's
Hell
easy.
yeah.
Chill's easy maintenance though. They're easy maintenance.
That was me.
But there's a guinea pig too. But like, I'm down for chickens.
Have you seen like the sugar
free
plum?
eggs, baby.
I want chickens because you can make your own hangings. They're so cute.
And eggs.
I'll watch Food Inc. Yeah.
Eggs forever.
Have you guys been to the San Diego Zoo? There we go.
I was inspired by Bretman Rock's 25.
Yes!
Chickens.
I love
I
Brandon.
love his chickens.
I love
you just might as well move to
You
the
wanna move to
Philippines. Go to-
Actually,
You
that's another thing I
should.
want to do. I want to live in a different country.
Yes,
For a few
dude,
years.
yes.
Which country do you want to move to?
Philippines
Hey, why?
or Japan.
I'm kidding.
God.
Actually, no,
China too. I do want to go to China because I've learned the culture and it's not like the way that the American media presents it.
That's
Yeah.
It's not.
It's so, and I've learned the language with my Mandarin teacher for 3 years,
There
and
we
she
go.
was able to teach me the culture from a different perspective. as
Wait,
she
you can
was raised
speak
there.
Mandarin?
Sure.
I think that means yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
sure.
that means yes.
She actually said no.
You're a great asset
yeah, I-
for when you start marketing.
With my doctors that
Just kidding.
speak Mandarin, I try to ask them to teach me
No,
because I was like, I want to go.
Yeah.
I want to go visit China, and that's how that ever since I had my Mandarin class, I was like, I want to go see.
The food's really cheap.
Yeah.
It's cheap.
And
Their technology is
anywhere
also
else.
just as advanced. I have a Huawei.
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 I love Huawei. I was like, oh my god, and then they took them away. America.
America.
But
Oh,
that was
when
a
you
really
do
good
the
one.
wall of China, you should, instead of walking back down, make sure to take the little toboggan.
I like how you're eating.
Dude.
I did a freestyle dance on the wall of China.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
She was giving me shit about eating.
The 3 locations.
And then she's like, yeah, I know.
Four?
I was
What's in front of me?
5.
Eat what's in front of me.
Philippines,
Philippines,
Japan,
Yes.
Japan,
China,
China.
No,
Uh,
not too much.
Korea, South
Okay.
Korea. And,
I mean, the North. Pretty.
either Thailand.
Okay.
Thailand.
So good.
I want to go to Thailand.
So what do you call?
Yeah. So what about Brazil? Why not Brazil? Why not Brazil?
Oh, Brazil.
Yeah.
Brazil.
I mean, if I was to go to any
Those
like,
comments come to Brazil.
like Dominican Republic, I would
Okay.
want to do
Yeah.
Bolivia.
Okay.
Ah.
Bolivia.
Ooh, what's your favorite animal?
A bird.
Yeah.
Kind of bird.
Well,
like
these are
birds?
little babies, but I really enjoy the. It's called the what's it called? A crotit's bird. It's mostly in Korea and Japan, but it's like a little fluffy fluffy cotton ball bird.
Yeah.
And the BTS name had a song on it too. It's called Crotit, and it's like their hip thrusting in the middle.
Wait. So these
Fucking the
little
bird?
birds are thrusting where?
Scandalous.
Or you know what? I remember there was a whale that had made a different frequency, so he couldn't find himself. Another mate and stuff like that. I found that.
So
really
they
Wow.
Oh,
Interesting.
different.
They're
All right,
thirsty.
and that's Mel's podcast.